This is how easy it can be to stamp anything you want to the blockchain in 2 clicks. Done. It's stamped. It's now verified on the Base blockchain, and you can do this with anything you want, and I'm going to tell you more about how this works. The camera app I'm going to show you is using our API, and our API is connected to our file server, which you see in this window, and our file server is connected to the Base blockchain on the back end. What you see here is I just have a bunch of folders. I'm going to go into our API section, and for the purpose of this demonstration I'm going to generate a new token. It's going to be able to be used one time. We're going to call it Demo 919 because today is the 19th of September. I'm going to click on Generate. So if I go into a new tab and I paste this in and hit enter, what you can see now is our Chain Letter Photo app, and it's, hello, here I am in the Chain Letter Photo app. This is a mobile first app, although you're seeing the desktop view. Now how do I commit a blockchain photo? Just like that. I click send. I've just added a file that's on my local computer that's now verifiable on the Base blockchain. If I go into the gallery section in this app and I click on private, you can see that the photo that I just took is available in the private gallery. If I click on it, you can see that it's been issued by, now this is my test organization, Staging PL.org. It's been stamped as part of a group, so that means that it's been stamped as part of that folder that we just created. The group has been found on the Base blockchain, and the file is not publicly available because I'm in private mode right now. It's got GPS coordinates, it's got a time in it. I could download the verifiable file. I can open a more detailed report. There's a lot of options here. Now if I take this hash, if you want to just see where this is in the blockchain, I click on Group Found on Base blockchain. You can see that that hash, if I do a Control F, matches the value that's been committed in this address at a known timestamp on the blockchain. Now this is BaseScan. It's not my website, so people should trust that that is our portal into what is verifiable data. If I go back to the photo app and close this, now what I could do is turn on public upload mode. If I turn on public upload mode, it means that my photos will get uploaded to the IPFS network and they can be shared. So I could share that photo on social media, and it's a verifiable file that someone could then go look up. They could check the hash against the blockchain. I'll just show you that one more time. So say I want to, now I'm going to I'm going to commit. Just that quick. Here we go. So this is how easy it is to add. You could take pictures of anything that you want to prove that at a certain time you contained whatever information is in that file. It would give me some pretty good evidence that I have this record on my shelf, or that I took this picture at night, or that, you know, my hairline has receded to the point that it's receded. As much as I don't want that kind of proof out there, I could now, if challenged, demonstrate it pretty easily. So now that it's here, what do we do with it? Well, we can get the content ID for that photo, view my blockchain proof, and I click on stamped as part of a group. It shows me the content ID for this picture is this item in this group. I've just copied it to my clipboard. And knowing this content ID lets us embed verification data for photos on other websites. Now I'm not going to do this photo because it's private and I didn't share the image on the IPFS, but I did on our own website. In a recent blog post, I stamped our GDP document in literally 5 seconds after reading a Department of Treasury notice on how they partnered with the biggest blockchain exchanges to write a contract to stamp the GDP. I used our tool and I did it very, very quickly. So there's this secondary part that lets you embed, using a library that we've created that uses our API. You can embed any photo or document, and it loads the PDF that's been stamped. It shows you that this was stamped as part of a group. You can see it has a content ID here just like before, and we're on my blog. This widget that pops up is an embeddable library. So it means that if you want to stamp things like photos, here's my reaction to the government notice that they put this on the blockchain, and you can see that it was provably stamped on the 28th. We have a stoplight system for verification. You could download the original verifiable file, all that kind of stuff. This one was issued by Chain Letter Official, which is our own central authority. And you could even have a blog post stamp itself. So this is a screenshot that when I published the blog post I created, and you could verify word for word that this post hasn't changed because this one is the one from this date. And I actually did change it a little bit. So if someone did go through that verification, they'd find that it doesn't match anymore. That's just one example of how this can be used in any number of applications, but really this demonstrates that you can take a sensor like a camera and you could embed all of this blockchain functionality into the readout from a sensor, and you could use it to do any number of things. There's applications across a lot of markets, whether you're taking pictures of documents or whether you want to stamp like an audio recording or a video. If you're in the main interface, you just get access to be able to postmark or stamp any number of files that you want that are any format. So I go into one from before. I could just drag anything in here that I want to upload, and I can click stamp, and it'll give the same functionality, the same verification. Or we can use apps like the camera demo. So thanks. I hope that shows just how quick and easy it can be to put information up on IPFS and the blockchain. And I could reduce it to one click if we didn't want to confirm that your face looked funny before clicking the picture, but everybody wants to get that second click. Thanks. I forgot to mention that if you scan the QR code from your phone, you end up with a mobile view like this that you can add as a shortcut to your home screen, and then it works like any camera app.